How can you create your own universe? What are the steps, the process to be followed to create your universe? Is it possible, irrespective of what my situation is, that I can create the universe that I desire? In this episode, you will get the answers to all these questions and more. To watch till the very end. Hi, this is Vasudevan, author of Follow Your Heart, Your Brain is Stupid. This channel is dedicated to those who wish to take charge and to create for themselves a life of freedom, joy, and happiness. Let's jump right into the show. Welcome to my chat show once again, Arun. As usual, it's always a pleasure having you here, and we enjoyed the discussions with you. Viewers, please welcome your favorite Arun Prabhu back on the show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you for being here. Viewers, in case you have not watched the previous episode of the series, where we covered what is creating your universe, what does it mean, and why is it important to create the universe, and what options you have. In this episode, we're going to get into the depth of how to create, what is the process, what are the steps that we need to take to create the universe that you want. So Arun, and again, I'm not going to introduce Arun. It will be doing an injustice to Arun if I start introducing him, because you all know him, right? But as I said in the last episode also, if you really want to know, get into the background of his, it's a very interesting background he's got. Go and watch one of the previous episodes. So Arun, you did share with us. It was an eye opener for most of us in terms of what is that your universe is different from my universe, is different from the universe of the viewers. Now, in this episode, we want to cover, if I want to create my own my universe, what are the steps, and is it possible for anybody to create the universe that he or she wants? Over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, it is possible for anyone to create the universe their own way. Okay. When we say again, coming back to what we discussed in our last episodes and all our other episodes, particularly this last episode, was that first of all, what are these three words? Create your universe. Create means you are actually changing one form to another form. We
Mhm.
cannot create anything. We can only it's like energy cannot be destroyed or created. Mass cannot be destroyed or created. It can be interchanged. So the total mass and energy in this total universe is constant. That is what science has also agreed. Fine.
Right.
So what we are trying to do is trying to change the nature of electricity or the nature of mass depending upon how we want it. So basically what we are doing is creating our universe our own way. So when we say create your universe, yes, you can create your universe suiting what you want. And universe is so benevolent that it's not partial. You cannot say, okay, I love Vasu so much, so I'll give everything, all powers to Vasu, and I hate Arun, so Arun won't get any powers or anything. No, it doesn't. For universe, whether it's Vasu, whether it's Arun, whether XYZ, whether it's ant, whether it is a lion, all the universe, all the creations in this world, universe is not biased. So, so coming back to that question, yes, everyone can create his or her universe. We anyway are doing it. We should understand that we anyway are doing it. And what we learned from our last episode was that yes, it is our universe, and our universe is what we want. We are the center of universe. The moment we die, our universe dies. Fine. So whatever short-lived span which we come on this earth to experience, we come on this earth to, it's an experience zone. So our soul wants to experience something through our mind, through a gadget called body is just a gadget.
Right.
We come here to experience those things, and it is up to us to experience it. Whatever experience we do, there is a cause and effect. So universe has already made a good system where whatever you are creating or whatever you are doing karmas, the effects you will get it. Period. Cause, effect, effect, cause.
Mhm.
So now coming back to the point, okay, how can we do it our own way? You know, most of the people say law of attraction doesn't work. I said, you are absolutely correct. And some people say, no, no, it works. I said, you're absolutely correct. And then they say, how you can say you're absolutely correct? Because when you are saying that law of attraction doesn't work, it's working, because it's not working because you said it doesn't work. It's a paradox.
Good, good one.
Since you say it's not working, it will not work for you. That proves that it is working.
Mm,
Since you say it works for me and it works for you, hence proof it's working. So both ways, the answer is it's working. Fine.
okay,
So now, how do we do it? So first and foremost is, what do you want?
right.
Many a times we are not very clear what we want. We follow a conformity that I have to want what somebody said. For example, many a times when I say, okay, given a chance that you are granted a boon, and that boon can be anything, what would you want?
Mm,
And many of them will write, I want Mercedes.
mm,
Why do you want Mercedes?
right.
No answer to that. They want Mercedes because if you have Mercedes, people will think you are rich. So most of our dreams, like for example, I want a good job. My dream. My dream is my son should be settled. My mom wanted me to settle, and it's been lifelong. I am being desettled. Still finding answers, nomad in search of answers. Malab, the point which I'm driving is, we also don't know what we want because we think that wanting is bad.
Mm,
you know Wanting to have a Mercedes is bad, wanting to have this is bad. So whenever I ask, if they are parents, if I ask them, write down 5 things which you want, out of those 5 things, 5 plus 6 another would be for their family. In my previous episode, I clarified, it's create your universe. It's not create your son's universe, create your mother's universe, create your father's universe, create your daughter's universe.
mm,
So we are not very clear. I was also the same. In 2011, I had gone bankrupt for the second time and I was almost suicidal. I went to certain workshops. I met some wonderful people who were successful in life, and I said, "Yeah, how come you are successful in life? I did everything. I was the topper in my college. I got my best job. I got best increments. I started my own business. This is what management says." And I did everything. Tuck, tuck. When you say in the management, tuck, yeah, done, tuck, done, tuck, done, tuck, done, tuck, done, tuck, done, everything, tuck, 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 done.
mm,
I started my own business. It flourished well. I bought my first car at the age of 26 when people were struggling to, get their bikes on installment. I was driving cars. I was eating in 5-star hotels. But then my business gone bad, and certain reasons, I'll not get into that. I went bankrupt, and then persistence. Then people said, no, you should persist. I persisted again, bounced back again. Again, I did very, very well. We had one of the biggest showrooms, and we had those concepts which are right now, which are happening. We had those concepts in long back. But again, 2009, we had our mall, and we had all those, data analytics, everything going on, which today is a truth, is a fact. Uh, Again, 2000 by 11. So I said, where is the catch? So then, you know, uh, one of my mentors, he said, Arun, why are you doing what you are doing?
mm,
I said, I want to earn money. That's it. That's most of the people have this thing कि oh पैसा कमाना है भाई 1 करोड़ रुपया 2 करोड़ रुपया 3 करोड़ 10 करोड़ 100 करोड़ okay fine पैसा कमाना है I'll give you 10 crores but you will be confined to your room. You won't get out of your room. Everything will be served in your room. Everything you want it will be served in your room, but you can't get out of your room. You might like it for 1 month, you might like it for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and they'll say, boss, ये पैसा नहीं चाहिए मुझे बाहर निकालो.
right.
He said, Arun, you will have to find out what you want, and you can only find out what you want when you know why you are doing what you are doing. So I said, I don't know, yaar. Please tell me. This is all jargons to me because I was in debt. 2011, I was in debt and I didn't know what to do. I said, please, mujhe na bhashan mat do, please. You just tell me how do I get out of my debt. That's it. Period. I want nothing else. So he said, okay. Take a book. This is a book written down. I'll tell you the date. See, this is a year planner 2010. 2010. Okay.
Right. Mm.
So 2010, somebody gifted me this Diwali gift, this New Year gift.
Mm.
And I had kept it. So this looks very good. Now it's all soiled. And I took out and said, okay, take it and do one thing. Write down 100 things which you want in life. I said 100 nahi, one. Debt free. That's it.
Mm.
He said, fine. He said, write down my 100 dreams. I said, okay. I was laughing, my 100 dreams. I wrote down my 100 dreams. It's written here, my 100 dreams. The date is 8th June 2011. He said, write down your dream. I said, debt free. Period.
Mm.
He said, no. What more? I said, if I am debt free, everything's done.
Mm.
I don't want anything else. He said, fine. Let's assume it has happened. What is the next you want? I said, good health, because my health was very bad at that time. See, at that time, I was prescribed BP medicines. Okay? Because why? All the stress, everything, bankrupt twice, having all those challenges. So my anxiety levels, my BP levels, everything. I was in a very bad shape. So I said, next, if I get debt free, then I would want good health, excellent health. He said, okay, write down. And he started on, okay, what if this happens? Write down. What if this happens? Write down. And it was not the same day, because I got addicted to him. So I used to go, meet him several times to just feel good factor, because there is nothing. There was in the outside universe. The universe was very bad at that time. So I created that universe. In that universe, I was feeling very bad. And this subset of sitting with that person and set of mentors. It was a set of mentors. It was a group. So not naming a one person, it was a group. And when I used to go to that group, I used to feel happy. So I got addicted to that happiness of going there. That's it.
Mm.
And they all said, I wrote down my dreams, I wrote down my dreams, I wrote down my dreams. So I kept on writing my dreams. And you know what happened? Then he said, Ki, whenever you feel sad and you want to quit, or you're suicidal, just look at those dreams and see what if that happens. See, what was this process all about? Now I have written almost I haven't still not written 100 dreams. I have written more than 56 dreams. But I will challenge everyone who's listening to this podcast, take a good book, write down my 100 dreams, today's date and time, because you will have to go back and see, okay, that was the time when I wrote this thing. Write down and start writing down your 100 dreams. Write down, I wrote down just like debt free, but I'll tell you the right way of writing. Write down those 100 dreams. And whenever you feel sad, or whenever you feel that, okay, nothing is happening, just sit down, look at that and see, what if it happens? What if 1% this thing happens? 99% this won't happen. What if 1% it happens? The more you look into that, the more you feel. And that's again a process. We'll go get back into that in details, but I'm telling you, a quick review of that. Suddenly what I felt was, Arun, life is not that bad. If this happens, it's really livable. That moment of motivation which came in me. So I started down writing, and let me tell you what all the dreams which I wrote down in 2011. Now, this is what I wrote down. I'm reading it aloud, and compare what's happening today. Fine.
Okay.
Debt free, good health, excellent health, cure for my mother's knees. Yes, it got cured. Take my father, mother to Rameshwaram with me. Fifth, write books. I was not an author at that time. I was just scribbling on Facebook. And my first book was it was not a book. It was just few, quotes and few thoughts which I was writing. Write books. My first book, Count Your Chicken Before You Lay Them, is a hit. What is my sixth? Conduct seminars, motivational programs. I was in debts, but somebody made me delve deeper. What if this happens?
Mm.
Then have my own house, blah blah, and this, travel and then blah blah blah. So many. And also I have written somewhere in, I think 14 or 15, make movies. I was not into theaters at all. Suddenly what happens when you start writing down your 100 dreams, you know what? Your first few dreams or first 10, 15 dreams are just your fears. They are not your dreams.
Okay.
They are your situational escapes. So you, when we cannot escape from our situational escapes, our survival escapes, we are not able to think, why are we here? What is the purpose of my life? And that is why it won't motivate you. But when he made me write down, ये हो गया तो क्या हुआ, ये हो गया तो क्या हुआ, okay, write down, write down. No harm in writing ना. अरे नहीं हुआ तो नहीं हुआ. So the moment you, the layers of, the lotus, or the layers of rose, or the layers of onion, when they start peeling, you get softer and softer and softer and better and better and better. The first few dreams were just my dreams, but then later on, जैसे जैसे मैं dreams लिखता गया, I suddenly felt, goosebumps. What if this happens? What if this happens? And suddenly I started finding what motivates me, because some of the dreams which I look today also brings tears in my eyes. And those are the dreams which I actually want to live for. But because of the situational, because of the survival challenges, we forget. Okay. Now, this is the process why I'm telling you, for those who are not sure what they want in life, start down writing your 100 dreams. But people who are sure of what they want, just write it down, and write it down as if it has happened. I didn't write it down at that time, but still it worked for me. But if you want to make it work faster, write down, thank God, thank universe, thank whosoever you pray or whosoever you worship. Thank Allah, thank Durga, thank Kali, thank Mata. I say thank universe, because for me, everything is a universe. Thank universe. I am debt free now and grateful to you. End it with grateful. Grateful to you. Thank you so much. Okay? As if it has happened. Now, people might say, yeah, this is what? Hocus pocus. No, there is a scientific. I'll always give you scientific backgrounds. Okay, when I was in debt, my energy was saying I will always remain in debt. So I was vibrating at that debt frequency. So what I was attracting was debts only. When I was attracting, I am debt free, I am debt free. So my vibration, all my cells, the more I look into it, the more I'm convincing myself I am debt free, the more I'm vibrating in that debt free zone. So the moment I am perfectly, vibrating in the debt free zone, my universe is being created, I'm becoming debt free. Either some debts are being waived off, or some money comes to me and I paid, maybe some, and there are so many things which I'll tell you afterwards how it happened. But what's happening is, again, if you master yourself and if you can vibrate at a certain frequency, the cause will create an effect. How we are creating the universe bad is, when you ask someone, oh, how's life? अरे यार life क्या यार, बस परेशानियों में घुरा हुआ हूँ यार, life sucks. The moment you are vibrating and life sucks, life will suck you, beta. Period. You can't help it, na? So you'll have to get out of that life sucks zone. How do you get out of that life sucks zone? By diverting your attention to something which you want forcibly, then it becomes a habit. Right. So again, coming back, vibration. So the first and foremost is, write down your dreams, whatever you want. Every small dream, big dream, any dream. Dream doesn't mean you want Mercedes. Dream could be that tomorrow I want to, go to this place and visit that place which you have been procrastinating. So when small dreams, when they mature, you get, many times, there was some person I was counseling, I said, you like ice creams? He said, yes. Which ice cream do you eat? He said, what, 10, 20 rupees? Why don't you eat any ice cream which is 100, 200 or 300 rupees? He said, no. I can't afford those ice creams. This mindset you have to get out. Tomorrow you go there and eat the costliest ice cream. I want that mental block to get out, because that mental block is keeping you poor.
Mm.
Because you say, I can't afford. See, this is very small. Everyone can afford a 200, 300 rupee ice cream, but people won't eat that ice cream because they say, I can't afford. Now, if you are giving that vibration to the universe that I can't afford to eat a 200 rupee or a 300 rupee ice cream, what you're telling is, I'm okay doing this thing. So, universe, as I told you, universe has got, is unbiased. You eat 200 rupee ice cream, you eat 10 rupee ice cream, universe says you should be happy. That's it. Okay. So start writing down, and the moment any dream is fulfilled, give a tick mark, which gives you buoyancy. So the first thing and foremost which I suggest everyone today is, this is very important, because I'll tell you how universe conspires. How universe, the next step is how universe conspires. So first thing, write down your dreams, and second thing is, start visualizing that this has happened. It's, I know it's very, very difficult. For example, I'll give you a I'll give you another example. Though I don't want that everyone should do that way, but okay, let's be a bit materialistic. Say you want to buy a Mercedes and you don't have money to buy a Mercedes, but again, going to a Mercedes showroom and sitting there taking a test drive, no one, it's not, it doesn't cost you. But what is, when you go there, you feel awkward, क्या वो पूछेगा क्या होगा वो, अरे ठीक है, you can always refuse. All millionaires don't go to the Mercedes showrooms and Ferrari showrooms and pick up and say, "Oh, sorry, I came, so I have to buy." No, they also do the same thing. And if a millionaire can do it, he can go to a showroom, you know, check everything and not buy. You can also do it. But what we want is that mental blockage, जो है, I cannot afford Mercedes, has to go out, and that can only go out when you go there and sit. So visualize. For example, I'll give you my example. I always wanted to become a speaker, but again, your dreams are, whatever your fears are, are your dreams. I wanted to become a public speaker, but I had stage fear. Now, your dream is beyond your fears. So whenever I found a empty auditorium, where 300, 400 seats are there, I used to go to the podium and there and visualize that all these people are, clapping for me, and I am delivering my speech. Wherever I used to get a auditorium, whether it's 100 seater, 200, 300, 400 seater, immaterial, I used to visualize wherever I get a chance. It brought so much of energy in me and so much of motivation that now I speak in front of 300, 400, 500 people, and I have no fear. So visualize. Next thing is visualizing whatever you want. Go there, check it out. Go there, check it out. Go there, check it out. Again, same thing. When you do, what you're trying to do is helping you vibrate in the same frequency of what you want. Okay. The third thing is obviously making a plan. Making a plan of how you want to do it. For example, when I wanted to make a movie, I planned that I will take XYZ actor. See, this writing down my dreams motivated me so much that I was in depth, and I was planning that I will make a movie and take such and such actor, which is one of the costliest actors today. Can you imagine how much of thought process, mental block was broken by this? And I used to say, okay, I want to make a movie and I will take this person as my hero, without realizing कि at my back these people might be laughing at me. Oh, पहले कर्जे से तो बाहर निकल तू भाई, सपने में जी रहा है. But I never had this. I don't know. I still sit down and say, यार how come तेरे पास खुद खाने के लिए पैसे नहीं है, तू सोच रहा है कि तू उस you'll engage that actor. And I used to tell everyone. So that was the motivation which came inside me. So I planned. I said, okay, I'll do this. So make a plan, but never get constipated with the plan. The plan is just to make you start the job, the start. Why? See, most of us, why do they fail? Because they are so constipated with the plan that it is said that even if the goals are diverted, they won't change their plan. It is said that make your goals on concrete and plans on sand. Many of us make our plans on concrete, so the goals are in sand. I want to go to Mumbai and I want to take a flight. That's it. अब फ्लाइट नहीं मिल रही, कुछ भी हो रहा है, कुछ भी कारण हो गया है, you will not be able to go because you are constipated. मुझे फ्लाइट नहीं करनी. Why can't you go by train? Why can't you go by car? Why can't you go by this? No, that's not in my plan. Then you won't reach Mumbai. What is
Mm.
important to you? Reach Mumbai or the plan. So you make a plan. Okay, I'll take a flight. But what if flights are not available? Take a train. Trains are not available. Drive down. Do anything. So which means your plan should be on sand, and plans are just to, plan is nothing but to tell the universe that I am serious about it. That's it. Your plans won't work. Let me tell you one. On your journey to your dreams, none of your plans will work.
Okay.
They will not work. So never get sad. This is the universe way of giving. Your plans are just a way to tell. It's like this: if I want to go to theaters and I want my dad to sponsor my theater expenses, my dad will say, no, don't go to theater. But I will go. Even if I have to, take auto rickshaws, walk down, and my dad is looking at me and saying, oh, yeah, he's getting serious. Yeah. He really wants to do theater. Oh, acha. And then suddenly he books a seat for me on some class which I never imagined. Could I explain? But my father will always see whether he's serious or not. If I have refused him, whether he sits down or he's working on it. So making your plans, let me tell you, never get constipated. Making your plans is just telling your universe, see boss, आप देंगे नहीं देंगे मुझे नहीं पता, मैं कर रहा हूं. I am doing it. Fine. So make your plans. Never get constipated with the plan. And obviously, when you make your plan, start acting on it. The moment now you do all these 4 things, and every time, if there is a failure or if there is success, always be grateful and say, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this failure. It taught me this. Thank you so much for this success. I am overwhelmed. Thank you for the failure. Thank you for the success. Thank you for the failure. Thank you for the success. If you do all these 5 things, and the 6th thing, give back to the society. Whatever you get, make a plan that you got to give back to the society. Now, when you do all these things, dream, write down your dreams, visualize, make a plan, take action, start giving back to the society, so that whatever you do, it's not only for you, it's for the society. Now, when you're doing all these things, the universe sitting there says, I should help this person. And when universe gives the benevolence, you won't, you'll be overwhelmed कि ये कैसे हो गया. The actors whom I dreamt of, I will take them in my movies, I haven't yet taken, but I've met all those actors in person. In person. I didn't pay anything. The universe provided me those things. So coming back to the point, when you do all these things, what you are trying to do is, first 4 things are actually making you vibrate in that frequency. Giving back to the society is actually creating your luck factor. Your luck factor. The universe says, when you are doing my job, let me do your job. Could I?
Yeah.
See, there's a beautiful story. I don't know how much time we have. 2-3 minutes story, which there was a child along with his mother. They had gone to a grocery shop. The child was very cute, so the grocery owner wanted to give him some chocolate. So he said, "Beta, why do you take some chocolates?" He refused. So he kept on pestering, "Beta, le lo chocolate. No, it's free of cost from my side." He didn't take. While they were going back, this grocery owner couldn't help, so he put his hand inside this and took out a couple of chocolates and handed it over to the child, and the child took it. While they were going out, mother scolded, see, all the while you refused to take the chocolates, and now when this person has given you chocolates, you took that chocolates. Why? And this child says, you know what? If I had taken those chocolates, my hands are so small, I would have taken 1 or 2 chocolates. When he gave, his hand is big, he could give more chocolates. So what's the point? The point here is when I ask universe that, okay, give it to me this way, I am restricting the benevolence of universe.
Got it.
So let universe decide. Let's universe decide. So to sum it up, if you want to create your own universe, and these are the basic steps which are required, we will go higher and higher also. But the basic steps which are right now for anyone who wants to begin, and let me tell you, start doing this. 21 days, you will start seeing changes. 90 days, you will start feeling those changes. And those are: number one, write down your dreams, not one or two dreams, not your fears. 3 dreams, perfectly fine. Then, second is obviously visualize. Visualize it and then plan. After planning, start action. Give back to the universe the any which ways you want to give, and be grateful. Show gratitude towards universe and see how universe conspires.
Fantastic. Great. You guys, did you understand now what are the steps? How do you can create the universe that you want? These are the steps. I would recommend that you can replay this part and note down these points if you have not already done so, and follow these steps. And if it has worked for Arun, it's going to work for anybody. It's all in our hands. Thank you very
Thank you.
much, Arun. Viewers, I'm sure you would have loved this episode. And after watching the first episode, you must be wondering, okay, Arun has said, okay, you can create your universe. This is what it is about creating your universe. Now, in this episode, you understood how exactly to create the universe, the universe that you want. So, in the next episode, Arun will be sharing with us what are some case studies, what are the experiences of some people, how they created the universe, what do they do, and what did they benefit out of it. Some few case studies he's going to share, because I'm sure you must be wondering, yeah, this is all हो सकता है ज्ञान है, but does it really work, right? The proof of the pudding is in the eating. So I'm going to ask Arun to talk about those actual
Sure.
real life scenarios, and we'll take it forward from there. So with that, guys, do like, share, and consider subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss out on the subsequent episodes. And do post your comments. We love to get your feedback, your questions, and what else you would like us to cover. With that, thank you very much for joining in. Thank you, Arun, for this wonderful
Thank you.
episode. I'll catch you again in the next episode. Bye bye.
Thank you.